What is going on, everybody? Your McLaren Speed Show World Champion coming at you, and we're back with Reiju again. Another little OP06 video. This one, a little bit different. This is built around, it's kind of the opposite of the other one. This is the search build. So we have all the searchers here. And it's pretty much like, I feel like this is like the all gas, no brakes build. Because we're not running like Yanji for defense. I have blocker law in here. And I feel like sort of a judgment thing. You could play Queen in this role instead, but I like Law just because of I like having a little bit of hand manipulation. That's why I have the two puddings in here too. But I like playing Law because against a lot of the decks, being able to, like, if you attack early, you can kind of bait your opponent into the Law kind of drop, and just Law being a blocker, and the 4 I think I like a lot too, just because you can play them early if you need to, and then it allows you to, again, you get to -1 Don if you're able to hit it, which hits our ability, stuff like that. But yeah, besides that, I have 2 puddings, and we have double finger 2K, so we have a bit of 2K action here. 2 judges, which yeah, I feel like 2 judges the max you're going to want to run, just because if you can play to judge, it's great. If not, just playing around, like getting the bodies on the board, I feel like is the best. But yeah, I feel like this is, for me, again, I feel like you can swap out blocker law for like Queen, or like if you want to do the full-on Germa thing, put Yanji in and stuff like that. But for me, I feel like this is like a fairly normal build, because in the future for like OP07, I feel like you could just drop law for the new Sanji coming out, and yeah, this is still a pretty solid build overall, for unless they add any more Germa stuff. But with the stuff that's coming out for OP06, I feel like this is the standard, again, sort of like the all gas no brakes, searching for your chains and stuff as fast as possible, trying to get your stage set up, and then you have your searches stuff, so you can just pluck whoever you need, hitting Reiju as much as you can to get through like your card, sort of cycling with the draw abilities and stuff like that. And yeah, pretty simple for me, I think, with your cards and stuff you're using. Obviously though too, it's still technical, because again, you still have to put everything together with like your combos and everything like that, of who you can play, where you can play, stuff, everything. And I don't know, I like this. We got a decent amount of 2Ks because it allows us to flex Sora into being like the recycle as well. So if you need to recycle any of your guys back from the trash like immediately, you can do that, or you can put it into the 2K, and then obviously with double finger we have the 2K, and then Kaya the same as well. Kaya's the 2K unless you need it early game. If you don't get like a search or your stage set up, then you can drop Kaya, get 2 cards, trash 2, and go from there. And then yeah, pudding, just for be a little chaotic, which in certain matchups, the green matchups and stuff like that, when they go like way crazy and try to stack their hand, this can be a big card and throw them off. And then for me, I like the law again for just being able to do the -2. And you get like the little blocker set up if you need the blocker. But the way you play on this one is you just gotta fly at your opponent, because this build for me is like the perfect, like, you'll go on insane hot streaks with this build and you'll just be ripping everybody. Like if your searches are hitting, you're able to like progress naturally, like early game hitting any Ray, and then going into your red Power Ranger here, then you're gonna dominate people. But then the vice versa with this build is, if your searches and stuff aren't hitting, you're gonna go in insane cold streaks, and you're just gonna get kind of smoked by people, because without running any kind of defense, like blocker wise, besides the 2K counter, it really puts you at a disadvantage if you're not able to hit any like if you don't get any of your combos of any of your characters like early game, it's gonna put you in a tough spot. But I don't know, you're kind of playing just a number game of percentages with the searches, because again, this is 5, this is 3, so ideally you should be all right. But again, I don't know, it's the super streaky deck where you can beat anybody with this deck except for like RP Law. RP Law is like the auto lose, which sucks. But besides RP Law, like the good news about RP Law, at least in the 6th set, is I don't see too many more people jumping on. Like I play RP Law, this is my main, but besides like our RP Law community, the overall player base of RP Law from the OP05 was like 2%. So I don't see it jumping up too much in this set. Like EB01 is when Ray becomes kind of unplayable when RP Law is dominant. So if you're interested in playing Ray, this is your time. This is your moment for right now. Obviously though, if you don't have any like RP Law players around you, your locals or your friends or anything, then this is a great deck. You can beat, again, you can beat anybody else like pretty consistently with this deck, depending on if you're able to hit through your progression and stuff like that. And I just like it. It's really fun. And I feel like this is going to be a pretty budget-friendly deck. I'm not going to lie, because most of these cards only work for Ray. So you can't use them in like any other deck. So I feel like most of these will be cheap, except for maybe this one. And yeah, I think everything else will be very, very like cost-friendly, unless you're trying to get like all the alt arts. But yeah, overall, I love this deck a lot. I really, really like it. It's a lot of fun for me to play, and yeah, you'll definitely be seeing some stuff around Ray. So we'll hop into some games with this build and show you how the all gas, no brakes looking the search build goes. All right, we got the mirror matchup here. We'll see how this goes. Let's drop our stage off the rip here. All right, grab that. So decent start here. The mirror matchup, I feel like, dang it, I was hoping they didn't have that. Okay, well, that's what we're hoping to go against there. Because the problem with that is it puts them at 1, so now I can't do our stuff here. And I can't do this either. So them being able to hit that is very, very unfortunate for us. Unless we can get, dang it, I was hoping for a Blue Ranger. Okay, well, we got to grab this for now. Throw this down, select a card. Dang it, we need both of these. Then we got the search. I guess we'll grab that for right now. Leaves me with 2. I could make the play drop this. And then, because I can't go down. I only can go there. They'll be at 3. I kind of have to try to get the battle back on them. Because I'll put myself down to 2. They'll be there. So, yeah, I need to get back on the Don thing. Because them being able to do that sucks. But we can at least do this. Get them to take a card, which is fine. Because they're at 3. So we can at least play around that. It just kind of depends if they're able to... Well, they're at 9 cards, which is fine. If they have Blue Ranger, then it's a bit of a problem. So we'll take that. Actually, yeah, we'll do this. So I can return 1 there. I could just leave it at that. So let's just do that. Take away them being able to do anything. So 5 on 5, no. And then we'll block out with the other double finger. So we got the Don, the Battle of the Don here. Because now, with the 3, if they play the Blue Ranger, we're down to 1, so they can't do anything. Okay, I mean, they match us there, which is fine. So we have 3, so now I could do this to get the match back. Then we have 1. Alright, so let me hit this to try to get us on the Don battle here. So do that, play that, we get, okay, that's actually mega there to get all our combos and stuff here. Grab this, grab the 2k counter, it leaves me with 1. So just launch a bunch of 5s on them directly here, because I could force them, because they're going to be at 4, so we're still down 2, so then I can play this next turn. They're at 8 cards in hand. Alright, or just launch at this. No, I'd rather just launch at their life. Okay, so we get 1 there. So we get them up to 9. Alright. So we get them down to 2. Alright, let's attack here. 5 on 5. I assume they're blocking out of this. They have 9 cards in hand. It'd be crazy if they don't. So they drop that. Alright, and then I can attack. We'll just do it again. Because now we're in the battle of trades, and since I'm at 2, they're gonna be at 4, so we're still off the schedule here, which is good for us. So being able to make that play to do the Dawn Warfare, but we'll see how it pays out. Again, they have 8 cards in hand. Depending on what they do here, I'll either go Red Ranger or we could play Law to potentially 2 to get rid of 2 of their cards in hand. Because I'll be at 4. It's gonna be tough. Obviously, if they attack Double Finger, I'm gonna sack Double Finger because with us going to the 4, we kind of can't do too much. All right, yeah, that's fine with me. So, all right, so they're doing that. I'll do this and this, and then 5 on 5. No, I'll do that. So leaves them with 1. So they throw down their stage. Okay. So how do I want to go about this? They grab blue. Do this, drop one of them down, and then we just blast them. Because they're at 4. I'd get down to 3 right here. Alright, I don't need Judge in this matchup. Let us grab... Alright. Grab that. Drop this. Turn 1. Do that. We'll drop one of them down there. Launch a 5 on 3 to get rid of 1. And then I'm just going to attack them, I think, with the... Because we have all of this. So let me just attack them directly. 5 on 5. Alright. Because again, they need to utilize some stuff here. So I feel like I can just do a bunch of things. So we get them down to 1. Then we have 1. So we have a 2K. And then the 1's here to play defense. So they're at 6. We'll see. If we can play protect board here, then we may be able to go for the game next turn. With them having 7. Because I'm going to be at 5. They're at 6. They kind of have to play somebody, even though they can't like use any of their abilities because they're at way higher down. They kind of have to get themselves a bit down on the Don stuff. So I could do, where they at 7. So we'll do this and that. Alright, and then I'm fine with them doing that because then I can drop this and get it back. Alright, so they do that, which is fine because they can't really do anything. But I mean, or do I go for the game right here? I could attack them 7, they have to block out. Or do I play, well, I don't have another Red Ranger in here, right? No, we don't. So make that play. I feel like if I attack them, I could do that. Just attack them a bunch here, honestly. And then I could drop this down at the end. Alright, let's attack them 7 on 5. Okay, so we get them to sack that. So I need this for 2. Because I'm at 5, they're at 5. And then I can bring this right back. So, deploy this. Do that. Hit that. Get a bunch of our cards back. Which is cool. Select a card of trash. We'll get rid of this. Grab. Okay, I have another red I could grab. Yeah, sure. For next turn. Leaves me at 3. So I could attack this. Or do I want to play... I mean, I could make the play, do this, grab this, play it again to drop down. Because where they're at. They're going to be at 7. I'm at 4. Well, I can't go down enough, I don't think. So I might not need to do that. But, it would be a fun play, though. Because then I could get another Ray out. And put the pressure on them. I think I'm going to do that. Because I'm at lower Dawn. And I can trash this. Okay, so they take the hit there. Interesting. Alright, I'll attack them directly. Okay. So that works for me. So deploy this, select a card of trash. We'll grab this. Drop this down. Return to Dawn. Alright, they're gone. But I mean, in the mirror matchup, I feel like that's yeah, the sort of Dawn warfare. And you know how the deck works. So being able to trade the Dawn blows. And then even though I couldn't get the one Reiju's like ability off, just being able to do like the Dawn math and being able to like make sure we can put like off schedule them and then push the pace and go down, because being able to take away their abilities of being able to drop anybody is pretty big. So I felt, yeah, that was felt pretty good, pretty decently orchestrated. I feel like with the putting everything together there, and then yeah, playing with lower Don, and then as soon as they got out of that reach of, especially because early game, they're only gonna be able to drop the one character, right, and only go down one. So if you're able to play, if you're able to do that, then I think you can win. If you do face any kind of mirror stuff, but yeah, that was pretty good. I think making that little nifty little play there, and then obviously though, we got the Red Ranger out as well, and being able coming off that play, it felt pretty strong. And then yeah, playing defense with the board there is pretty much also what you want to do. And then especially, well, we had all the like perfect, pretty much like a perfect hand. I feel like this against anybody, we probably would have won. But yeah, pretty cool. Start things off with the mirror W. Alrighty, we got some Luffy action here. We get a search. We're looking for. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. Now this is what could become one of the top decks now, depending on what happens with the bans and stuff like that. So we'll see. They hit that. Okay, we draw this again, which is fine. So I want to do that. So let me just attack them. See what okay, so they just take it straight to their hand. Okay, so we'll grab this. Kind of want to get our stage, but I can't get it set up yet. So we'll drop this. -1 down. Play this from my hand. And then hit the combo there. Okay, cool. Law might become pretty big here. So, okay, I got to trash a card from hand. I guess we'll trash that. So depending on where they are with the cards in hand, we may be able to make a play around some stuff. I'll take one. Okay, select one down, return, use a card action. Okay, now I'll get rid of. Dang, I guess we'll get rid of this. Okay, we might not be recycling too much here. Ooh, okay, well I get this, but I don't. Like, how do I get this set up first? Because then we have to kind of get things going. Okay, cool. I can hit another ray, which is actually kind of big here. So let's attack him 5-on-5. All right, and then as a diversion, we'll use double finger. Okay, they block out of that. Okay. Attack him again 5-on-5. Alright, they block out of that. Interesting. So let's drop another ray. Return one. Play this. Get 2 more. Okay, we don't need all these stages. That's not ideal. I was hoping for some defense here, man. Alright, well, yeah, we can't block out of that. But I mean, it's kind of okay. They're still at the 2 life. Based on playing defensively, I'm assuming that means they don't have the cards they kind of need. So no, and we'll block out of that. All right, we get another ray, which is fine, but let's trash a stage here. Grab. Could grab our man here, which could come in handy later. So yeah, we'll do that, because then we can slowly build things up. Because I could play him, either KO this or send this back to their hand, but it kind of just depends. So that leaves me at 3, so that we have 2 left over. Because I could just attack this, try to drop the stuff in their hand real quick, or potentially bait them into blocking with Sabo here, and then we attack Sabo. Okay, so they do that, which is okay. Do it again. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, we'll do this. Okay, interesting. So now I'll play this and just send it back to their hand. And we'll just go for that way. Do that, send target back to hand. We'll do that. Alright. Because they're still at the 2 life, we got their hand size down. So select a card to trash. Fine with trashing our stage. So we're able to do that. They're playing pretty interesting. So that leaves them with 4. I feel like they need to attack like a ray or something here. Yeah. Alright. Fine with that. Ooh, I could play for Judge. That could be something we do. I guess it depends what gonna pull here. I guess we grab this. So if I played for Judge, then we get the whole board set up. Problem is, I Okay, they have this and this. It depends what they have in here, though. So I could go for the game as well. But let's do a 5-on-5 because I want to put the pressure on them to potentially use Sabo here. Okay, so they grabbed the baby ace. Dang, that's a bit annoying. Okay, so now with that then I kind of want to might not do judge. We could push the pace here. I could do this, drop this down to 4, and then we launch some attacks here and go for the game this way. Alright, so return 1, do this, drop that down. So this is down to 4. They're there. I could do... Alright, let's do 6-on-5. Dang, okay. Was not expecting them to go for that. To sack like both of those, but that's okay. Honestly, because now we have force them into that, which is okay. So now they have to use their ability. We know they can bring ace. Well, no, they sacked ace. So we'll see if they hit something decent here. Either what the Sabo. Well, they have everybody. So Sabo. Okay, they had to draw this though. So that's decent. Trash that. They can bring the 2 in, which is fine. They bring this Sabo to do that, so they're at 9. All right. We're still... So they have 5. All right, 8-on-5. Do I have... I could go 2, 3, 4 to protect it, and then they only can attack it with 1 more. Kind of want to get rid of like any of the other ones. So this, and that. So we got that. So they're at 7. So they're attacking 11-on-7, which that works. Okay. Because now I can bring him back. We can minus this down. They're at 7, and then so that's 4. That leaves me with 3. I can attack a couple 7s here, and then or at the very least KO this as well. So we will do that. All right, I'll minus Sabo down here. So Sabo's down to 4. Trash that. Grab 2k counter for next turn. So I could go 7-on-7, and then we'll see what they do. See what they do out of this. Because we know they get 1k. So we send that to the bottom of their life. Interesting. Okay. So 7-on-7. So they block that. So then if I do 7-on-7 again, they either have to sack this. Okay. 1 card in hand. Discard a card. They wouldn't discard, I don't think, because then for next turn. So let's just attack this and get it out of here. So 7-on-5 there. Because they're going to do their ability and stuff again. Then we'll just kind of go play around that. I guess I probably should attack them to get Sabo out, but I don't want them to... Well, they have another Sabo in here, yeah? Okay, 6-on-5. No. Alright. So throwing down the little Sabos and the ace. Okay, well, now this will be a bit more annoying. So they're bringing back Sabo and bringing back an ace. So 7-on-5 there. I would have to go 1, 2, 3. But they can then attack something for like a lot. Alright. Still not impossible. Because we always got them out of cards in hand. Alright. We'll see what we can do here. Me goofing and gaffing this a little bit. So they're at 9. Actually, wait, I can just attack him for 9 twice and we win. Okay, we're good. I'm being dumb. 9-on-9. Alright. And then 10-on-9, we got him. Okay. Little, I feel like sloppy ending out of me. But I don't know. Getting some reps in against the... depending on what happens, bans and stuff, with Sakazuki being gone, this may be one of the more annoying decks to play against. Just because of right here being able to do this, but I mean, I feel like it also works out, giving you guys just an example of like how Luffy works now with their combo. So you guys got to see them trying to stay, like they're able to stay at a 9K leader playing Gecko, like off the 2. But yeah, luckily though, I don't know why I didn't notice it right away, but yeah, no cards in hand, and then no cards in life there, going for it. And then, I mean, we still have 3 lives, so I feel like we're still okay to kind of keep going. Got a lot of card stuff there. Yeah, dang. Yeah, we went through, yeah, we got the filtering going, so. Yeah. At least for this one, how everything kind of played out. Again, being able to hit the searches and stuff early to find like what you need. Because I feel like this version of the deck is you just kind of want to, you're just all out. Just all gas, no brakes kind of thing. And because you just want to be just on their throats. Because we're not running too much defense at all. So that's where I feel like this deck is super streaky. Where if you're able to hit the stuff you need and find what you need, then you're going to be great. Because you're just able to outpace people. But then on the flip side, you can hit the cold streaks where if you're not finding the stuff you need in the searches, then you're just going to get absolutely smoked. But it's pretty fun. This build is pretty cool for me so far. I'm just liking, again, when you get into that rhythm, it's really, really fun. And it's really, really cool to kind of put everything together. Alrighty, we got the Perona matchup. This one is a bit interesting. Should we do... Alright, I'm going to drop this. Then we will trash this and grab... Well, I guess we're grabbing the Blue Ranger here. And then we have our search as well. But fortunately, we don't have the other combos here. Okay, they trash. What is this? Draw 2, trash 2. So 2... Okay, dang, they had... Alright, kind of loaded up there. Okay, we got another search. That's kind of nice. We'll grab our man here. And then play another search. We'll grab... Dang, I don't need kind of any of these. But I guess we'll grab this right now. Do this. We'll trash this. Dang, that's pretty unfortunate. Okay. Then I'll play this. And then we'll trash this. Try to grab... Alright. There we go. We'll attack them. Not ideal, I'm not gonna lie. Not really what I would have super wanted there, but they take the life hit, which is nice. And we'll see what they do with obviously their play normally at this stage I feel like is to drop like Ryuma. It's like to rest and then drop Ryuma. Yeah, we'll take that. Where are they at with cards? Okay. So yeah, there's the Ryuma drop. Ooh, okay, that's kind of big. So I'll throw that down. Okay, now I can do Ray. So where are they at here, though? I kind of, if I attack them for 6 and they take a card, I kind of want to drop Law and get rid of, do that. But then the problem is if they don't do that, then it leaves me stranded. But I still can do Ray either way. And then I want to use this next turn. Okay, so let's do 6 on 5, see what they do. But either way, I guess we get a card out of their hand. Okay, so get them to drop that. I could make the Ichi play right now then, and then attack them. Because then obviously, I got a 2K, stuff like that. Alright, let's go for it. It's turn 1. Do that. We'll drop that down. Let's attack him 7 on 5. Ooh, okay, we got the Blue Ranger as well. Get them down. So Blue Ranger's big because obviously we already had it, but for some defense. So now I have some defense here. They're at 7. Okay. Yeah, no shot, brother. There's doing that. Okay, they're attacking me. Trying to think. I kind of want to save this. They're at 7 cards. So I do this. I guess we'll get rid of Charlotte for right now. So they drop the Yamato. Interesting. Alrighty, so now I have a couple things. This is at 5, so that kind of stinks. I could send this back to their hand, but I don't want them... Then I have to sack something, though. But I could, if I attack them here, because this does double damage. So then I kind of want to play this. Well, actually, no, it doesn't really matter. If I could get Let's see. So I have 6, attack them 7. Guess we'll see if they block out of that, and then I could launch another. Well, if they block out of it, then we'll change our attack strat here. Then I'll just return this to their hand. But if they take it, then I'll drop Law, get rid of 2 cards in hand. Okay, so they block it, which is alright. So that leaves me 3. And then... Okay, so I need 3 for this, 2 for this, and then that leaves me with 1 left over. Alright, so we'll attack them. 6 on 5. So now we're playing the opposite strat, so this is fine. So deploy this, return 1, bring this in, return to hand, return that back to the hand because we know that's not counter. And then because we know we have the raise and stuff in here, return this, play that, get 2 more cards. Then I'm at 4, so I probably don't need Judge here. Grab, yeah, another one of these, and then we'll call it good. So this is double attack and banish. I guess we'll see what they do. If they make a big commitment here, though, is if they drop, they're gonna drop Ryuma to KO this. Oh, okay. They're attacking me. Interesting. That and that. And then, well, I know they're gonna play just Ryuma, I'd assume, but to bait them into forcing to play it and only having 1. Okay, never mind. They're dropping Sabo. Okay, interesting. So we know they have a Ryuma in hand. The trash another Doggo and the Ryuma. Okay, so that's kind of interesting stuff there. I do have. We could do another Blue Ranger. Or, I mean, I could just attack them here and kind of go for the game as well. So let's attack them. 7 on 5. Okay, so they take 1 there. Alright. Attack them again, 7 on 5. Okay, interesting. So they drop down to that. So I'll do this to get them sack something, I guess. Alright, so they do that. Leaves me with 3. So I have 3. Attack them. Either force them to sacking this. Because, yeah, I should be able to block out even if they stack this a bunch, I feel like, next turn. Or do I just attack this and then force them either block with Sabo? Alright. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm assuming they're playing around being able to, like, block out, I guess. Alright, so they can block out regardless either way. Let's see what they can do, because again, I have 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty much just depends on what they do here. If I block this, we win, for sure. So I block, they'd have to put at least 5 on. But then if they put 5 on, that only leaves them with 5. So then I should be able to block, hopefully these 2, because they'll leave them 5. They'd have to do with Sabo. Still allows me, I don't know, it'll be close. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Depends on what they kind of put together. Because, yeah, this having banish is the only stinky thing. If it was just double attack, it'd be fine because these go to our hand. And that would pretty much, it'd be pretty solid. But, yeah, we'll see. Probably should have made the play last turn with our stage to try to get the other Red Ranger there. But just kind of going for things. 5 on 5, no. We'll block that. Okay, so that, oh, they have Doflamingo. Okay, 6 on 5, no. Block that. Alright, so they're not playing Doflamingo. What do they have for 9 then? Kid, maybe? Like the 8-drop kid? Okay. So they put 1 on him. Alright, and Rosinante. Okay, interesting. They'll have 1 card in hand. So I attack this. How can we do this? 8. So I put 1 on here. 8, 2, 8. That's 3. Then 3. Okay. Well, Should be okay. So, alright. So I'm doing that, which is fine, because that means they have to sack this. Alright, and then we'll do the 3 here. Then they have to have sack Sabo. Alright, so they do that, which is fine. Because I have another... Do we have Ray in here? Yeah. So I will drop this. Turn 1. Hit that. Get our cards back here. Alright, we'll trash 1. Trash this. Grab. There's another one of these, I guess. So I have 3. Alright, well, this would be actually close now. This card is annoying, but we'll see. Again, if I block this, we're good. Alright, cool. So we got that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're chilling. We're big chilling. This is even if they KO our stuff. We still have the 3 life, so we're doing alright. So I get rid of that, but I mean, it's fine because now I get to play this. Drop this down to 6. And now we can finesse around there. So 5 on 5. I mean, I'm fine with that. So, actually, I guess it wouldn't have mattered because I'm be at 9. I could have just kept that up. Dang. Okay. Well, a little bit unfortunate there, but we'll drop this. Do the 1. Hit that. Do that. Drop this down. And yeah, they know. They know it's over for them. Because obviously no cards and stuff in hand. But yeah, there we go against Perona. Different little bit. I haven't played a Perona yet. This has been running this Yamato, so that's a bit interesting. But I mean, again, I feel like when people play around like the double attack cards, if you're able to block out of like their attacks, you're good. Because them playing around that. Obviously they got Kid, which made things a little annoying and stuff there. But yeah, besides that, I feel like the rest of their stuff is pretty standard. And yeah, we just had the turn where, again, got everything out of their hand to play from there. And I feel like, yeah, I guess last turn it wouldn't have super mattered. Because I could have kept Ray up anyways and then just attacked them for 8. Because they didn't again, they had nothing in hand, so there's nothing they're doing either way there. So, because with us being at 8 Don, I would have been, we wouldn't good. So, again, good one, because I feel like Perona will be one of a deck that'll see it once, depending on what happens with the bans and everything, with Sakazuki being gone. I feel like Perona is a pretty, like, people that like the cost removal stuff for this set will kind of go to Perona, or, because I don't know, I like Perona with the double ability and the main phase there. And obviously the only times I feel like I run into problems though playing Perona is if they have if they have 2 Doflamingos. If the 10 drop Doflamingo, if they're able to hit that back to back, that's when things become problematic, because you just can't, with them being able to rest up to 3 characters back to back, they can just pick you apart. And that's where they're, at least for me, that's the only time I feel like using Reiju where I run into the issues when I've been playing against them. Like, if they hit back to back, then normally it's pretty tough to win. Unless you already have their life, like, down low, then you can still, like, stretch it out just because we got the old Red Ranger to be able to bail us out. But that's when, for me, the biggest struggles has been facing, again, just the double Doflamingo back-to-back combo that they can do. Everything else, though, even with Kid, when they play Kid, I haven't had as much struggles just because, again, being able to minus it down and then just playing through everything in their hand and stuff like that is pretty good. But, yeah, that was I feel like a pretty good one. And, yeah, I'm enjoying the deck overall. I just like the leader ability and how the cards just kind of all complement each other and play together and combo off the leader ability. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun. It's just a fun deck to play.